This is part 2 of my Switch games collection, the standard version. I have a couple other videos posted already if you'd like to check them out. I think I might have to do one more after this one, so it might be a 3-parter. I'm still recording on my Blue Yeti. Still working at the sound kinks, so bear with me. But let me know what you think so far. Alright, here we have I Am Setsuna. And this is Japanese, but it does have English support. And I have not played this yet, but it is a JRPG. Sometime I will get to it. Eventually. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. I do have a special edition of this now, so I will be busting this one open to play it. It looks like a really fun game, so I can't wait to get into it. A legendary game series returns with an all-new adventure and in stunning HD. Undertale. When I first picked up this game, I did not realize that there was art on the cover. It just looked like it was all black at first. The friendly RPG where nobody has to die. Pretty interesting to do a pacifist run of this. I know you don't have to. That will be interesting to play. Octopath Traveler. I opened this with the intention of playing it, and I never actually popped it in and played it at all. Every path is yours to take. 8 travelers, 8 adventures. That would probably take me a long time, so that is probably why I have not played it. However, I have heard great things about this game, so I can't wait to play it when I have time. Maybe over the summer. Katamari Damacy Reroll. A really quirky game, honestly. The stop at nothing, pushing Prince is back and ready to re-roll. A very odd game, but a pretty fun one at that. Hollow Knight. Another great game that I've heard great things about, and yet it is still sealed. I have a really big backlog of games. I can't help it, it's kind of tough because sometimes they put them on sale faster than I can play them, and so now I have a nice butt ton of games that I have not played. Eventually I will get to them though. I do believe the next one is coming out soon. Silk Song. Of course, they've said that for a while, that it's coming out soon, and it never came out, but I think it might actually be coming out soon, maybe later this year. I don't quite remember. But yeah, I can't wait to check this one out. Heroland. Quite an interesting game. I do have the box for this that's in my collector's version video. This is actually a pretty interesting game. Part-time Heroes Wanted. Journey to Heroland, an amazing adventure theme park where anyone can explore dungeons, fight monsters, and become a legendary hero. Except you. You're a tour guide, which is pretty hilarious. So basically you're helping out the sort of hunting parties that are going in the dungeons. I found it really fun. I liked it. I've not finished it, but from what I played so far, I liked it, in my opinion anyway. Ghostbusters, the video game, remastered. I have not opened this, but the only reason I picked this up was because the voice cast was the original characters in the movie, so I had to grab it. Strap on your proton pack once again and join the Ghostbusters on an adventure with the original crew as you battle to save New York. I loved the movie, so I just had to pick it up when I heard it had the original cast of characters in it from their voices. I do need to check it out, though. Forager. Start small, then go big. Gather and collect, discover secrets, craft items, explore, expand, build structures, raid dungeons. I've only taken a little bit of a peek of this game, but it looks really fun. Kind of like a Minecraft-esque type of game. Enter the Gungeon. I picked this up because it was on sale cheap. And then I never played it, especially since I heard it was actually really tough. And I don't always have time to play tough games, so I've just kind of just been sitting here, not doing anything, again in my backlog of games. I know. Hopefully this channel will help me get through it as I play through some of them. Collection of mana. Secret of Mana. Never finished it, and I've never played the other two games yet. Bubsy Paws on Fire Limited Edition. Kinda don't want to tap on the games too much. It seems to be picking up on the mic and it's irritating. Auto running action. So when I first picked this up, I thought it was just a regular 3D game. Like 3D platforming, and then it said it was an auto runner, and I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I'm not a big fan of this as an auto runner. It's okay. I think it would have been better as a 3D platformer, but this is what we got. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I really like this. I love 2D Mario games. Not that 3D Mario games are bad, but I just prefer the 2D ones. Mario anytime, anywhere, with anyone. And I think this has, I forget the character's name, but he's kind of there for younger players, so you can get used to playing it. He's pretty much invincible, so if you have young kids or friends or cousins that want to play with you, it's him, and I don't remember his name, but he's a pretty great guy to get used to playing the game because you pretty much can't die with him. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Clearly I have not played this yet. Another one of eventually I'll get around to it. But I think this is one of those games where it's hordes of enemies and you beat them up, which is really fun, and I like them. And I do have the other one, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So I have them here to just sit here on the shelf. No, I'm just kidding. I have them here. Eventually I will get through them. You'd think with the kind of hordes of enemies I'd just blast through it, but not yet. Introducing the ultimate all-inclusive version of Hyrule Warriors. Take on hordes of enemies. 29 playable characters in all DLC. I think I have the 3DS version too, if I remember correctly. Stardew Valley. I mean, who doesn't know Stardew Valley? So I purchased this on the Switch a while back, intending to play it, and I know it's still sealed. However, it was on sale on PC, and surprisingly, my husband was also interested in playing it, so we both bought it on PC, and now we just play it on our Steam Decks. So I might have to share that at one time, if any of you like Stardew Valley. ZX Legacy Collection. I mean, it's got the Mega Man games on it. 6 action-packed games in one giant collection. If I remember correctly, these were the handheld versions, I believe, from Game Boy, and I think these were just all Game Boy. I don't quite remember. I think some of these were on DS, I think, or they made a compilation on the DS. I can't quite remember. But now here they are. Ta-da! I've played through Mega Man Zero a little bit, but I have not gotten through the other ones yet. So, and they're 1 to 2 players if you're interested in that too. It's always fun to play with a friend when you can. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I still have not played this yet. I opened it and then never played it. Mario and the Rabbids team up for an epic adventure. And the other Mario and Rabbids is out, so I really need to get on this and play it. Because they're starting to put the other one on sale, and that's usually when I start grabbing it. But I have not played a Mario and Rabbids game, I don't think. Or if I did, it was a while back. But they seem pretty fun, so just had to pick it up. And kind of odd combination, but sure. Lumo. I have not opened this yet, but from what I remember, it's a puzzle game. Getting lost isn't scary, it's an adventure. It's an isometric adventure. So, I guess that is your camera view. Might be something worth playing on the channel. By the way, if any of these games do interest you, let me know and I can do some gameplay of them on the channel. Which is kind of the point I'm around here too. Mega Man 11. Mega Man is back, and the iconic side-scrolling hero returns in a new, visually stunning adventure. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge Mega Man fan, but I do like the game, so I had to pick it up. The Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom. I have no idea if this is a good game or not. I don't think it was completely terrible, but I don't know, some fun little kid games and stuff. I started picking some of those up, you know, for when my son's a little older. He's only a year and a half right now, but I can hang on to them for when he becomes interested in them. Again, Gigantosaurus the game. I mean, I will totally check this out myself, but, and it's also 1 to 4 players. I can totally play it with him when he's a little older. But, one gigantic adventure. And right now, at the moment, he likes dinosaurs, so I don't know, maybe I'll like the game. Xenoblade Chronicles finish these two first, maybe. Astral Chain is probably one of the earliest games that I picked up, and I only played a teensy bit of it and never finished it. And it's a really great game from what I remember, so I do need to jump back into it at some point. Two bodies fight with a single mind. Dual action combat. We are Legion. Cinnamora EX, I think is how you pronounce it. Clearly, I never opened this either. But it is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that provides a unique challenge where time is the ultimate factor. It does have a story mode and an arcade mode. There we go. It is 1 to 2 players, so that might be something fun for my husband and I to play. He does like to play shooters every so often. Scribblenauts Mega Pack. I laugh, but I actually do enjoy this game. The Scribblenauts is really fun to play. And I'm not quite sure which one I started playing. I don't remember, but it's been a while since I've played it, so I have not gone back to it, but I was playing it for a bit, and it is really fun to play. I do like it. Free play. This one is the Hero Creator. I think this is the one I was playing because I don't remember the heroes in it. But it's a really fun puzzle game. I like it. If you're into puzzle games, I think you should grab that one. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Another good one. Rayman is always an oldie but goodie. Pretty fun to play. Take platforming on the go with the Nintendo Switch system. I think this was probably one of the early games, since it's advertising that. And a new tournament mode. I didn't really get it. I just kind of played a bit of the game and such, and that was pretty much it. By myself, even though you could play with some friends. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Okay, now, I barely started this game. Don't yell at me, please. I did start it a bit, and then, this is a completely open world Zelda game, so you need a lot of time to play it. And I started it a little bit, and, was kind of annoyed at the weapon system, that they were breaking easily, and I had to make sure I always had weapons, so with my limited time, this was not a game I went back to play, which is unfortunate because I really love Zelda games, so I really need to get back to playing this, especially since Tears of the Kingdom is going to be releasing soon. system. I hope they made it better. At least, have some sort of blacksmith where you can go and get them fixed. That would be nice. Which is, normal in RPGs. Next, I have some super rare titles. The Flower Collectors, which includes The Lion Song. I don't pick up too many super rare games, but I have a few that sounded interesting, so I grabbed them. But I want to say these are more story-driven, which sounded interesting to me because sometimes you just want something to relax a little bit and not have to mash a bunch of buttons. Webbed just sounded really, really cute. I mean, the little spiders, aren't they adorable? I think they're adorable, but that's me. See, it's a happy little spider on an adventure to save her boyfriend. See, it's cute. So, I just decided to grab it. It just sounded really fun to play. I think it was a platformer, if I remember correctly. Can't see with all the goodies on the back, but I do like the goodies, so thanks for that. Super rare. Smoke and Sacrifice. Another one that sounded interesting to me. An open world RPG. Because I needed another one of those. But, it sounded really good, so I had to grab it. Eventually I'll get to these too. Grapple Dog. This is a really cute platforming adventure game, so another one I had to grab. Jump, swing, and zip your way through colorful worlds and exciting challenges in this unique 2D action platformer. Master the power of the grapple on your adventure to save the world. I mean, it looks really cute from the screenshot, so I just had to own it in a physical version. Some of them I don't mind if they're digital, but there's some that I like having it physical. Alright, this is my last super rare game. Transaruby. I picked this one up just because it seemed odd. Well, she looks odd, but I think she's a robot of some sort, I think. I don't quite remember. I don't remember, but strange continent from a different dimension appears. Oh, she's a cyborg. So, yeah. Interested me enough to go, yes, I would like this as a physical version. So, some things that sound odd or interesting, I'll pick up the physical version. Otherwise, I'll just save some money and buy the digital one when it goes on sale. Shantae Half Genie Hero. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Tales games are pretty fun. This one I didn't get into too much, but this was for the 10th anniversary, and so they decided to make a definitive edition. I never played the original, so adventure awaits for two friends brought together by fate to save the world from an ancient evil unleashed. So they added some new characters in story and remastered the graphics and cinematics. Flashback, which I know is a remake of an older game, but I don't remember what system it was on. But it's the award-winning action-adventure classic. And basically you are stranded on a faraway planet. And you've discovered an alien plot to take over the Earth. You must survive and find your way back to foil their deadly plans. Sounds interesting. Nice sci-fi game. I'm assuming it's not too scary if it's rated E10. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because you just have to have a Mario Kart. I actually had not bought a Mario Kart game in a while, I think since GameCube, so I decided to pick up the Switch one. And I just play it local and stuff. I don't have online play and stuff. I don't really do that too much. Jump into the driver's seat with more tracks, modes, and features than ever before. But I hadn't played one of these in a while, so when I grabbed it, it had like all these new items and stuff, and I didn't know what half of them did anymore. But it's fun to play and just have a good time with some friends, or I don't know, maybe they're not friends with you anymore after. Sega Genesis Classics Collection. Over 50 classic games. I did not grow up playing the Genesis. I had a friend that had it, and when I went over her house, we'd play Sonic, but that was pretty much it. So it's nice to have this little compilation. And there are some games that I decided to pick up on the actual Genesis. Not a lot, it's not a huge collection I have, so I tried to pick up some of the ones that were not on this list. But pretty much a lot of the major ones were, so, which is good because some of the ones on the Genesis are now expensive, so I'm glad to have it in this nice little compilation. Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's been a while since I played a Fire Emblem game, and I have not played this one yet. A Masterclass in War. Just because you need time to play Fire Emblem games, so this is probably not one I will pick up right away. I'll probably get through a lot of my action platformers and stuff first, and then tackle some of the time-consuming games. version either on Steam or Epic Games. Probably Epic Games. I think it was when it was free or something, so I grabbed it. Experience past, present, and future simultaneously in this love letter to classic RPGs, or JRPGs. Might be something I play through. I have not opened this one, but having the digital version, I can just play it on PC or my Steam Deck. Battle Axe. I think I picked this up last year, I think it was. But, it was co-op, so that was the reason why I picked it up, so my husband and I can play it, but we have not busted this open at all. Mercia will not rest, I think is how you say it. I have no idea. But I think there's different classes in this game, so that's kind of why I picked it up. I kind of like that thing. Different classes and stuff that you can be, and weapons and such. It's fun to play those. Especially if you have other people to play them with, then you get to be different classes and help each other out. King Knight. Like I said, I do like some other random games, and Monopoly is really fun to play. Risk, I'm not that good at. Trivial Pursuit, sort of, kind of. Depends. But a nice little bundle of games here to play. Definitely played Monopoly a bunch. It's really fun to play with a bunch of people. Especially if you're not in the mood for cleaning all the games up, you can just play it like that on the screen. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I don't think I have the first one, but I mean, it's kind of the same concept, so I just got the second one. The Ultimate Puzzle Match. So, I love puzzle games, so that's why I grabbed it. And here we are. Eventually I'll open it and play it. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, which I think has all the DLC. I have the 3DS version, and I think I have most of the DLC for that, but I don't remember. But it pretty much has 5 games. Steal Thy Shovel. And it has Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. I've played the first one. This is not an easy game by any means. It is a bit difficult, but it is fun to play. As long as you're not the type of person that doesn't like redoing a level several times, because that was me. But I don't know. I'm not that great at video games, so some of you might have better luck than I will, but I do like this game, even though it is a little tough, so I still like to play it. It'll do 2 plus, yeah, pretty much picked it up for $20, and yeah, I think it had some goodies inside. I never opened it. Fantasy and reality collide on an island of enchantment. Tricky puzzles, upgradable weapons, secret shards, and includes the dream saw it and went, ooh, I really like this. Guacamelee 1-2 Punch Collection. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Guacamelee 2. My husband and I actually started playing Guacamelee and we never finished it. Noticing a trend, are you? Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet of Mexican mayhem. It is really fun to play this, though, especially if you have someone to play it with. I do recommend it. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I mean, you have to get the Donkey Kong games, and I do love the Donkey Kong games, but I have not played this. Take Back DK Island from Arctic Invaders. This is a action platformer, though, so this is something I should play and beat it and get through it and take it out of my backlog. Might have to put it on the playlist. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I had never played Crash Bandicoot, so I had to grab this compilation. The original 3 games remastered. I played the first one a bit, but I was having a little trouble because the 3D-ness of the game was throwing me off a bit. I just had to get used to the controls and stuff. But it basically has 3 games. Crash Bandicoot, Crash 2, and I have no idea what the last one is through the camera. I cannot read it through the camera, but it has a third one too, whatever that one is. I have not finished the first one, so another one I should add to my list because it is an action platformer one that I should finish. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I know got a lot of flack on the Switch. It had some serious slowdowns and they had patched it a bit, and there still were some slowdowns in certain areas, but it was a bit more manageable. I did play through this. I got about, I want to say 50 or 60% of the way through, and then I did not finish it. If you like Castlevania, though, this is definitely a game to play. Maybe grab a PC version or something, though, not this one. I haven't fired it up in a while, so I don't know if they fixed all of the other slowdowns, but there was this one area that was a really big pain in the butt on the Switch because it kept lagging and you had to platform to the top. And when it would lag, if you messed up your jump, then you'd fall all the way down and have to do it again, which was kind of annoying. But other than that, it's a really great game and I do recommend it. Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda. It's a rhythm game that has a Legend of Zelda music, so why wouldn't anyone pick it up? I have not played it yet though, but from what I've heard, you really don't get penalized if you make mistakes on pretty much open world RPG, and I think the second one has co-op, so you get to bring a friend along, and it's a pupper. You get to bring a dog along, so the second one has both, which is kind of cool. La Mulana 1 and 2 Hidden Treasures Edition. I have the special edition of this, but I do leave the game out so I can play it. Brandish thy whip and sharpen thy wit. So 1 and 2. I have not played this in a while, so I'm pretty sure it had some puzzle platforming in it, but that's about all I remember of this. Probably something fun to get back into and maybe play it on the channel if anyone is interested in it. Owlboy. This is actually a really fun game. For me, I had to get used to the controls though, because it's kind of a twin-stick control scheme, and it's a little odd for me because I'm not used to playing those type of games. Join Otis and his friends on an adventure and fly your way through this award-winning story-driven platformer. I have played through this game. I'm not sure how far I got, but I got to a point where I got stuck and I couldn't figure out where to go next, and then I didn't pick it up again, so I'm probably just still sitting there hanging out. I do need to figure it out though. It's actually not a bad game. It's pretty fun to play, and the story is not too bad either. It's decent. Ys Origin, because it's an Ys game, but it is one of the best action RPGs of all time. I've actually not played an Ys game. I have a few of them, I think I have a few of them, but I have not played them yet. Again, you need time to play them, but I do have them, so eventually, when I'm like retired or something, I can actually play through these games that I have. Trine Ultimate Collection, which has Trine Enchanted Edition, Trine 2, The Complete Story, Trine 3, The Artifacts of Something. I cannot read that. It's The Artifacts of Something. And Trine 4, The Nightmare Prince. Also has bonus content, in case you're interested. But, they did release Trine 4 by itself, and then just put this whole pack together, and I decided I wanted the whole pack, so I got all of them because I have not played them before. But, I think I might have played the first one, but I don't remember when, or where, or how. But these are puzzle platformers, and if I remember, I think you do get to pick a sort of character, like, mage or bow or something like that. I think they have, different classes, but I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I played it. Trials of Mana. So this was on the compilation collection, and then I just decided to pick up the separate one and have it, the actual English release version of it, so now I have it twice. But, here it supposed to do in this game, which is why I have not fired it up yet. But I'll get there. Snack World, the Dungeon Crawl Gold. I pretty much picked this game up, one, because it was cheap, and two, the title sounded ridiculous, so it kind of interested me in picking it up. Let the dungeon crawl begin. And that's pretty much all I know about it. It's a dungeon crawling game. And that's it. Slay the Spire. I believe... Oh, it is a card battle kind of game, so... Card game and roguelike. I did not remember that. I'm not really into, deck kind of games, but this interested me, so I figured I'd give it a go at some point. But, your dungeon run goes to the top, so it's kind of like I guess, get yourself to the top of the tower kind of deal. I have not played it, though, clearly, so I have no idea exactly what it is. Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. I know what you're thinking, but I am quite the Agatha Christie fan, and I love Hercule Poirot, which is who this game is about. It's one of her characters from her book, and I love the TV series a lot, so I had to totally get this game. Kind of an adventure novel, it looks like, so it'd be really fun to play it. Inspect crime scenes, interview suspects, and analyze the evidence you have collected. So, kind of a more chill, relaxed thing that you just kind of have to do investigations, which I like. Sometimes you just want a chill game. Yaku's Island Express is a really odd title for the game. A new type of platformer. I did play this a fair bit though, but it's pretty much pinball platforming, which is really strange but really fun. So, if you have not played this, I do recommend it. It's actually pretty interesting and fun. Legit, you do play pinball in this game, so you do have the little bumpers there and kind of have to aim yourself in the correct direction and where you're going, but it is pretty fun to play, a little quirky but pretty fun. Super Mario Maker 2. I do not have the Nintendo Switch Online, so I pretty much played through most of story mode, and I do have to finish it, but I'm not really one to play online very often, so I did not bother getting the Switch Online service. And I know it has other bonuses, and you have some of the retro games on there, but I own a lot of the retro games already, so I didn't see a point in paying for the service since I own it already. And I don't really play online very often, so it did not make sense for me to have this on there if I didn't really have time to play online, so I just kind of bought it to play through the story. And I think I might end off here, so there's going to be a third part of this game, and that I believe is going to be all of my see gameplay of or have a playthrough of, and I'll start getting that going and